Hi, JamesAnimalHarrison back with what is winding down to the end of the snare drum videos. This is a drum that I got when I bought a Yamaha set off somebody, an old Yamaha set, and this was the snare they had with it. And it's a 6-lug Slingerland drum. It's got the black and gold Niles badge, somewhere from the 60s. It does have the quote-unquote what we call chocolate milk paint on the inside. I threw an old Emperor X that I'd taken off another drum on top because the drum that was on top was pretty much destroyed. Otherwise, it's pretty much as I got it. It has this aquarium head on the bottom. Snare wires are a little bit jacked, but they're still, you know, they look original. The Slingerland hoop 6-lug again. This drum, because of the finish and the roughness of it, I believe that somebody took off what was the original finish, so I have no idea. This is exactly as I got it. The badge is pretty messed up, so I think they tried to pry it up and then put it back on and whatnot. It is missing the muffle that goes on it. So anyway, I threw this head on here, trying to just get something that I could play for you. I had no intention of ever doing anything with it, certainly not keeping it, but here it is as is. So people who are into restoring drums, there's one possibly for you. No muffle. There's just a little bit. Okay, again, it has an Emperor X, which is a pretty thick head with the dot underneath. It was something I took off of another drum, and I just threw it on here. This would probably be better with just a regular ambassador, and definitely better with an ambassador or diplomat bottom head. So I put the Vader buzzkill on. Here we go. slid out of my flip-flop there. Sorry about that. Again, as in all the other videos, if you hear snares rattling, there's a bunch around me. So, so here it is. Again, basics throw off. You have to pull up, turn it on. Snare wires. I would probably put a thinner bottom head on it if it was something I was going to keep. I would say I'm not. The badge is a little bit messed up. Again, I just got this with something, tossed it in a storage, and haven't done anything with it. But during this process of getting drums out to see, I kind of found out during this process how many I had. I didn't realize I had that many. It'd be a great parts drum. It could be just refinished and be a great drum. So definitely with different heads, I think this would be a killer drum, because I've got some old Slingerlands that tune up really, really well. So this is definitely on the chopping block. Anybody might be interested, send me a personal message. Again, we're winding down. I do have a few March. I have a rope tension Florence drum, a big one. I have an old drum from the Civil War era. And I have a Dynasty wedge snare drum that's like a marching drum. I'm probably not going to post those as part of the snare drum collection because they're not drum set related. I'll think about it. But anyway, I sold one of my other marching snares and stuff that I have. But we are winding down. And so anyway, there you go. Just a few more left. Thanks.